Hello, how are you, and welcome to my channel. My name is Ruth, and today I am bringing you a video kind of like a skincare project plan. So I say skincare, but I mean skincare, body care, hair care, you know, that kind of area of my products. I don't know how else to phrase it. Not makeup, basically. We're trying natural light again today. The sun is in and out of the clouds, so it might change. But yeah, I'll have to work with it until the ring light comes and we kind of sort it out. I'm not sure if this is better or worse than with the lamp. The pan my eyeshadows is with the lamp, so let me know which you prefer, or if it makes any bit of difference really, because I know myself when I'm watching people, it doesn't really bother me what kind of light they're in. It's more so what they're saying that I'm interested in. But let me know either way, because I'd like to, you know, have people happy. So yeah, so this is, I'm basically got, I think I have 10 products that I want to focus on. These are products that I haven't particularly liked, so I haven't finished them out, or that have been sitting in my collection for a while, or that just are getting old in my collection, need to be used up. I need to pay them a bit of attention. So we start off with cleansers. The first one, the purpose of this is to finish all these products up and get them out. If I have products that I absolutely hate or don't work with my skin, typically they just go. But if there's some way that I can repurpose them or use them, I try and use them up. So that's the goal of this. The first one that I have is Your Good Skin Comforting Gel Cleanser. I saw this on Nadine Baggott's channel, and she said it was a fantastic cleanser. It's a very, like, it says that it has green tea, vitamin C in it, but it smells very clinicky or medical or something, I don't know, and I don't particularly like using it. I don't find it particularly comforting, as it would suggest. It doesn't melt away my makeup at all. It's definitely a second cleanse. I wouldn't use it as a first cleanse. It's just not enough for me. I use waterproof eyeliner, and I like, or mascara, and I like to use a lot of makeup, so yeah, it just wasn't a great product for me, but I need to use it up. It needs to be moved out of my collection. I won't be repurchasing it, but I spent my money on it and I want to use it. So that's the first item. And the second item, oh my god, this is the Egyptian Magic all-purpose skin cream. So I had seen, like, an old school YouTube, loads of people raving about this. It smells kind of aromatherapy is the only way I can describe it. Yeah, so I saw people, you know, talk about this years ago, and I saw it on like Cosmopolitan's Best, this, that and the other. I have no idea what it even does, but I still picked it up. I was like, oh my god, that's the one we were talking about. I saw it in a chemist in France, so I just bought it. I have it now 2 years and I don't know what to do with it. Now I have looked it up, and it seems to be like one of these, you know, master of all trades, or jack of all trades, should I say, master of none. So if anybody knows the best way to use this, please let me know. At the moment I'm kind of using it maybe as a cuticle oil, and kind of if I have particularly dry patches, I might use it on that, or I haven't used it as a makeup cleanser yet. It seems a bit thick for that. I might give it a go. Let me know if you have this product. Please tell me, how do you use it? Do you think it's the wonder product that some people claim it to be, or is it just one of these products that was on the market before there was better products out there, basically? So yeah, I want to try and find out how to use it and to use it up. So that's next. Next I have a micellar water. I bought this, sorry no, it's not really going to show up. It's by Be Pure, which is a Superdrug own brand. We have Superdrug here in Ireland, it's in England as well, and it's quite affordable. This is a lovely mild micellar water, but I don't typically use micellar waters anymore. I bought this because Karen in the Beauty Maverick said it was a lovely one. She's right, it is very nice, but I just don't use it that much anymore. I like to go in first with a cleansing balm and then with a cream cleanser. That's just how I like to take off my makeup in the evenings. So what I've been using this as is actually in the morning time when I get up. I don't usually use a cleanser per se on my face when I get up. I usually just splash it with water, and then I might go in with this or a glycolic toner. but I think I'm going to try and persevere with this one and try and get it finished up. It's great value for what it is. If you like micellar waters and you're over here in Ireland or in the UK, then it's definitely worth looking at as an option. But just for me and my needs now, I mean, I used to love micellar waters. I used to love the Garnier. I used to love the Bioderma. You know, I tried them all, but I've gone away from it. Maybe it's because my skin is older, but also I've noticed a vast difference in my skin since I started double cleansing. Of all the things I feel that I have tried in my skincare routine, double cleansing is the one thing that has improved my skin, I feel, in leaps and bounds. But yeah, I still want to use it up and get my money's worth out of it. The next item is actually a glycolic acid. It is the Lacura Healthy Glow. So this is supposed to be like a dupe of the Pixie Glycolic Toner. Glow Toner? Can't remember. But yeah, it's supposed to be a dupe that. I have had that. It was fine. It's like 20 euros over here, which I feel is a bit steep for what it is. I don't know that the ingredients are amazing enough to warrant that price. But this is fine. It's a fine alternative. I currently got the Ren Ready Set Glow, I think it's called. I've used it a couple of times. That just feels lovely. That feels like it might be worth the price tag that it is. I got it as part of a set for Christmas from my sister. But I need to focus on this first. I know I don't particularly like it, but I want to use it up. I want to make sure that it gets used and doesn't get dumped or something like that because it goes bad. So we have to focus on this one before I'm allowed to move on to that one. So that is the toner. Next up is from The Ordinary. It is, come on camera, play ball at me there. It is The Ordinary Alpha Lipoic Acid 5%. I think it was Ruby Rouge reviews I was watching, and she also has this in a project, and like me, she found that it's very sensitizing on the skin, and I was saying to her that I had looked up The Ordinary website and it's actually gone off it. So whether they're reformulating it or other people had a similar experience and it just wasn't a winner for them. It says a concentrated serum to brighten and to target sign of age. I just found it stings too much for me to really kind of assess those claims. And I mean, my skin wouldn't be ultra sensitive. Like, I adore The Ordinary AHA BHA, you know, the red one in the bottle. And I can have that on for 10 minutes typically and it won't sting my face. It might be a little bit of a tingle, but not much, especially if I've been good at keeping my skincare up and keeping up with the glycolics or the lactic acids or that. It definitely doesn't sting my face. But this did, and it was the type of sting that you feel, oh, I don't like this isn't good. So my goal with this is to actually use it up on my arms, so I can get that KP kind of thing that you get in your arms, the bumps in your arms, and on my décolletage. And use it up that way, you know what I mean? Those are areas that need to be taken care of as well. And if I can use this and it's saving up a different product, you know, from that I can keep to my face and not use anywhere else, then fantastic. So that'll be my goal with this, is to use it up. I will mark all of these once I'm finished this video, so we'll be able to see progress in next month's update. So that is that one. Next up is the Ole Henriksen Transform Invigorating Night Transformation Gel. No. Someone do a training course for me so I know what I'm at. It's just not working for me. This again, I got this as a little set. There was this, there was the Truth Serum, which I was mad to try, and there was just a basic moisturizer. And Invigorating Night Transformation Gel. I neither felt invigorated nor transformed by it, to be honest with you. But look, I'll use it up. It's not the most pleasant to use. Again, I think it has that kind of medicinal smell that some of these products seem to have, and I don't know if they think that makes you think that it's better because it smells that way. Yeah, it's very intense and not my favourite. I'd rather have no scent or very mild, or that's it really. I don't really like my skincare to have much fragrance on it. But look, there isn't much in this. It needs to be used up. I've been avoiding it, only 7ml. I've been avoiding it because I just didn't enjoy it, but there's no reason not to use it. And again, if I'm really not enjoying it on my face, I can use it on my neck and my, you know, lower areas and stuff like that. Lower But yeah, you know what I mean. Use it up, get it out of my collection. Next up then is some a shower gel, and like I said with my shampoos, I'm desperate for getting nearly to the bottom of shower gels and then just moving on to the next one instead of finishing out the one I have. And sometimes the reason for that is I don't necessarily love them. This is Sanctuary Spa. There we go. Sanctuary Spa 2-day long lasting moisture shower oil. I don't find this particularly moisturising. I don't find it particularly cleansing, if that makes sense. I don't come out of the shower feeling all fresh and clean and lovely. I thought I would love, because I love Sanctuary products. I love the smell of Sanctuary products. They are just such a beautiful winter scent for me. And they really, you know, the steam in the shower, they really just, the smell just takes over the whole room, and it's beautiful and a lovely sensation. And I have liked their other shower gels, but I thought in the winter especially this would be lovely because it'd be a bit more hydrating, but I just haven't found that to be the case. You know what I mean, I'm still going in with a thick moisturiser afterwards because this isn't giving me what I need basically. Now I don't feel tight or dry or anything like that afterwards, but I rarely do anyway. A lot of the shower gels that I use wouldn't leave me feeling that way anyway, so. But anyway, at the end of the day, I want to finish this up and move it on out of the collection. I know that seems like a fairly easy product, and it probably will be, but I think it'll keep the project interesting because it means I'll be able to roll something in next month and it won't be just a case of, oh, I finished nothing, thanks for coming, see you again, you know. So that's the goal there. Next up is a bit of an odd product. I picked it up, I'd love to say last summer, but being realistic, I think it was the summer before. This is from Primark, or Pennies as we call it here in Ireland. It's called the Bronze Pre-Glow Pre-Tan Primer. Prepares skin for a smooth, even tan with glycolic acid. So I did put tan in my Team Project pan. So ideally this will go hand in hand with it, and I would use this before I put on my tan. So I believe the theory behind this is that you put this on so that it takes off any residual maybe oil or cream or anything like that that might be on your body that might interfere with the tan, and gives it a base, a clean slate essentially to go on, so that it's just the tan adhering to the skin as opposed to anything else that might be left on your skin. There's no good reason why I shouldn't use this. But it's an extra step, and it's an extra step that I don't necessarily want to be taking, but I have the product, I've committed to using the tan, so therefore why don't I commit to using this as well. Now to be honest, this is fairly full. I do have a weighing scales on the way. I bought one on Amazon, one of the ones that has the 0.000, so that we can really see kind of a bit of progress on them. So I'm looking forward to that coming and being able to weigh everything and kind of put them on my Instagram or on these pictures hopefully going forward. So yeah, the goal is to use this up, but like if I could even get a few uses out of between now and next month, I'd be delighted, because it would mean that it's actually getting used. I mean, I'd say I haven't used this near easily, which needs to go. Next up is a product called Better You. Magnesium sleep. So I purchased this mineral lotion. Naturally relaxes muscles to support a restful sleep. I have a lot of trouble sleeping. I do take medication to help me, but sometimes I can get cramps in my legs, or kind of restless leg syndromes. Sometimes I can get an awful cramp in my jaw because I suffer from Bell's palsy. I'm actually on my 4th dose of it at the moment, but luckily my face isn't as bad as it has previously been. And I get awful cramps in my jaw. I assume because of tension caused by what's going on internally. So I got this to try and help with that, to try and alleviate. It was basically a nurse that told me that magnesium is actually better topically than it is as a medicine that you take internally. That it seeps into the skin better, that by the time it gets through your digestive system and your liver and whatever else has to go through to get into your system, that it doesn't actually have as much benefits as if you were to use it on your skin. So I said I'd give it a go. And you know what, at the time that I was really suffering, because I was getting an awful lot of nightmares and night terrors as well, which was due to other medications that I was on, she had recommended this and said to give it a go, that it might help, and at the time it genuinely did. Medications have since changed, so I haven't needed it as much, but I still have it, and it still has that kind of lavender scent that's nice for nighttime. Now, I'm not a huge lavender scent fan of the smell, But this one isn't overpowering. It's not like whacking you in the face with lavender. It's just a mild, gentle kind of smell. So there's no reason for me not to finish it up. So I just want to power through and just finish the product up. I'd say I haven't much left. I think I'm down to about there. I kind of shone a light through it earlier. And so I only, again, have a little bit left to do, but I just need to focus. I mean, that little bit has probably been in it for 6 months. Do you know what I mean? So and it's just sitting there on my bedside table taking up space. So it needs to be used up and gotten out of my collection. And then last but not least, we have Batiste Dry Shampoo, which of course is a classic, but it's not cruelty free, and I need to find a great alternative to it. I've been struggling. I've tried a few now and they just haven't done. There's something magical inside in this that just does it for me. I typically use this at night time, so I will. But if I know I'm not going to be washing my hair the next day, but I have a feeling it's probably heading towards getting a bit greasy, I will spray this in and really rub it in and then put my hair up in a little top knot and into bed with me. And the next morning when I brush it out, there's no residue. Now this one happens to be a brunette one anyway, so there's not going to be residue. But even with the white ones, I find that there is little to no residue when you do it that way. As opposed to, Joe, if you just did it the next morning, you could have some unsightly spots where you forgot to rub it in or brush it out properly, and you're left with this big mad white spot in your head. So yeah, that's how I use it. But I have a good few of these in my collection and I need to work through them. So this is the next one to be worked through. I would imagine I'm about halfway through this. And the reason I kind of got a bit of a backlog is because, again, medication related, I was having horrendously greasy kind of hair. I would only get a day out of it and to be, you know, greasy the next day. And so I was powering through this. But then that medication changed and my hair kind of went back to my normal, which would be 2 to 3 days without needing to wash it or use dry shampoo in it. But because now we've been Bell's palsy again, I'm back, I'm on a load of steroids. I'm on like 12 steroids a day, and my hair seems to have got a lot greasier because of it, as a result, I would imagine, of the change in my internal body chemistry. So I'm back on the dry shampoo train even. I'm tired today, my apologies. But yeah, so look at, we need to get this one done and out of the collection. It's about halfway used, and again, it's another thing in my terror for opening one and then I go, oh, I like the scent of that one better, so I'm going to open that one, and then there's 3 or 4 on the go. So let's finish this one and get it out of my collection. So that is it. Those are all my products that I'm hoping to focus on for the next kind of 4 weeks or so. My goal is, with the videos that I've already put up, that there will be a corresponding update video the following month. So I'll try and have them in the same sequence that I've put them up. So, you know, I'm saying a month from now, but essentially, you know, this time next month is what I'm saying, or 4 weeks from now, or however you want to put it. But yeah, have you any products that you kind of have in a skincare? Are you doing a skincare project plan? I know the girls from Fantastic Ladies are doing, I think, is it Skincare is In, is the name of it. But I just wanted to kind of focus on these products and maybe not be specific to a group challenge, if you know what I mean, or tied to any rules as such, because I knew there were certain products I wanted to kind of work through my collection and get out and move on with something else. The goal is to be rolling style, but maybe not this amount of product, because skincare, I have tried to get better with my skincare in that I'm not buying as much as I was. I'm trying to really focus on finishing one product before I kind of go on to the next one and open it up. I'm trying to only have at least one backup of each style, and I love my skincare. I have about 8 or 9 stages or you know, parts to my skincare routine in the evening and in the morning. It's something that I feel has really helped and has been beneficial to my skin as it's got older. It's just taking the time, and it's helped as well. I suffer from anxiety and depression, and I find that it really helps with my evening routine to get into a routine that is just all about me and just shutting down the day and practicing mindfulness while I'm doing it. So I could literally be saying I am massaging off my makeup, and I will really massage my balm in, I'll really massage my cleansers in, and just really take my time to kind of just let all the anxiety and the worries of the day kind of drift away and kind of calm everything down for sleep and that. And I really do enjoy that nighttime routine. I could take a good half an hour, 3/4 of an hour of my nighttime routine, but then again, it's only me and the hubby. There's nobody else that's demanding my time. Well, apart from the dog, he's always demanding my time. But But yeah, so you know what I mean, I know there's plenty of people that just do not have the time to be spending that kind of time on a skincare routine. But even if you can give yourself 5 minutes just solely for yourself and take your time and just take off your makeup and just put on, you know, a really good moisturizer or an oil or something like that, and massage it into the face and take that time for yourself, I genuinely believe you will see the benefits of it. Well, I hope you would. That's my personal experience anyway, and people that I've said it to try and give it a go kind of laughed at me at first and have given it a go and kind of did find benefits to it. Anyway, I'm gone off on a complete and utter tangent. Let me know in the comments if you're doing something like this so I can follow along either here or on Instagram, or you can let me know in the comments as you're going how you're getting on with it as well. And I think that's all for today. Thanks a million for stopping by. It was lovely having you, and thank you to everyone that has already stopped by and left some lovely comments. I'm so taken aback by how, like, I knew the community was lovely, but just people have been fantastic, and I really appreciate it, because I was so nervous when I started this. I didn't know what to expect, so I'm just thoroughly enjoying it, and thank you all so much, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Thanks a million. Bye. Slán.